Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, in honor of the the season, in honor of the Christmas spirit, today we're going to be doing something a little more Christmassy. So today I think it's time we take it to the medved-taiga. Now, if you haven't already gathered from what little bit I've shown of the medved-taiga, which is just the cover art, it's all snow. Alrighty, now off camera I have already went into my inventory and traded out the weaponry equipment I have for something that's a little more fitting for the taiga. Today's video is going to be slightly different from what I've been doing the last few episodes. Merry Christmas to those of you that are watching this. By the time this airs, Christmas will have already come and gone.
Hello? There you are. Добро пожаловать. Welcome to Medved-taiga National Park, my friend. Not that we are friends, yet. I'm Hada Alena Khasavovna, but you can call me Alena. I'm your primary contact, so you and I will be friends in no time. I put together this cross-disciplinary expedition to study the effects of climate change in this region. My team and I are scientists, not activists, so this isn't a political thing. We are only interested in data, verifiable facts. That said, the taiga is not the most hospitable place. Gathering data and assessing the animal population here is difficult enough in spring and summer. But in winter it becomes dangerous. Not just for us, but for the local wildlife. That's why we called you in. The professional. You have a reputation for being a humane but effective hunter. My kind of hunter, I hope. Before we get down to the nitty-gritty business, I can hear your stomach rumbling all the way here at base camp. Start by getting yourself some protein.
Alright.
I have hunted many deer, or at least I used to hunt them near your location. Look around for tracks. They should be plentiful.
Okay. Now, right off, I have the Crosspoint 165. I have it in the Arctic color pattern. I have the Coder CB65 Hephaestus, which is a compound bow. And for self-defense, I also have the Picasso 357 Magnum. My goodness. Hold up. I'm gonna see if 21 yards, because you are right there in front of me. Let's see if I can do it. I've never used this thing iron sight. I hit something. Oh boy. And just for grins, just for the general hell of it, I see you. 70 to 90 yards. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. I've already had a moose run me the hell over. Just for... Okay. There we go. Examine the track. Ah! 60 to 70. Let's see what my... 21, 43, 65. That's going to be about right. Let's see. I think I need to fan out to one side just a little bit. And to those of you behind the screen screaming at me that there's a blood stain on the ground, I already know. Aw, crap. Alright, so let's go and see if anything was done. I shot at 2 animals, but something tells me I only hit 1. Crap. Okie dokie. Now, today's video, like I said, today's video is going to be done a little bit differently. This time, you get to see from start to finish what all I go through. Vital organ, very fresh. Come here, darling. Let's see what you can do. And she's off. Wow. Holmes' skillet did not make it very far. Jeez. I hear you. I hear you. I'm coming. I'm coming. I have something for you. Come on. Hold down to interact. There we go. Give you a... Well. Okay, so... Wasn't actually trying to do on that. I was trying to actually call you off. So, cleared harvest check. Appropriate ammunition. Vital hit. Did not hit a trophy organ. Or no, that's appropriate ammunition, 2 shots or less, did not hit trophy organ, and a vital hit. So, woo, both lungs in 1 hit. But I was only 30 yards away. But okay, now that I've made 1 kill with the,
If you're going to rest tonight, you need to find an outpost, and that means knowing where one is. You can only see so much from the ground, so unless you brought your rocket boots, you have to climb the nearest lookout point. I've marked the location on your hunter mate. Happy hiking!
I love how joyful she is about all this. So, this particular Hi! So, okay, now that I have used it without the scope, let me go ahead and stick a scope on it. Now, my sight is zeroed. I know it's a warning. 50 to 70. I'm sighted in at 65. So I can go ahead and dial in. I can't tell if that's a rock or a moose. Would be quite nuts if I could bag a second moose within my first, like, less than 10 minutes. Ooh, hi, I hear you. You are a class 3. You know, Eurasian lynxes are really hard to see. They're even harder to hit, especially with a bow. Let's see. I'm gonna try my compound one more time. Now, honestly, guys, if I had the money to actually buy the Razorback, I would have gotten that bow. I actually like the Razorback a lot. This one I have not used as much. My previous profile before I deleted my progress and restarted for sake of you guys, I actually had a very good thing going with, you know, with everything that I had bought, that I had leveled up. I had all of the hand collars. You know, I had discovered so much of about 4 or 5 parks. Like I said before, there's some parks that I've actually never played. Like Reventuli Coast, I've never been to Reventuli Coast. Now, I mean, not me personally. Now, I've watched my daughter play it a few times. And same thing with Teoria. She likes Teoria. I have not visited the 2 new parks, which is the one in India. I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head. Ah, you're over there. See if I can highlight you right quick. I see there you are. Pretty seeing you. 40 to 60.
The lynx are fast, cunning, and deadly. Near perfect predators. Claiming this one makes you an apex predator today.
That's right. I drop one of these guys and claim it, that makes me an apex. But here's the tricky part. The medved-taiga being all ice, when you're going through the crunchy stuff, the underbrush like this, is twice as loud as anywhere else I've been. Come on, where are you at, guy? Where are you at? So I have to move pretty slowly to... And if I remember correctly, these guys are called with the small predator collar, the wounded jackrabbit or whatever it's called. Okay, so let me go to my map right quick. Where did I spot you? Oh, and by the way, using a bow, your hunting pressure is there you are, pretty thing you. You are 30 to 40, so I'm going to drop to my medium range. Alright. Please. I missed. I'm willing to bet I shot high. Another great thing about bows, if you spook one animal, 9 times out of 10, you only spook that one. Unless, of course, you're shooting into a herd, in which case you spook one animal. The herd, well, every daggone one of them take off. Let's see, let's just check for blood right quick. I don't think I hit him. It's gonna shock the dog mess out of me if I did. Okay, I did not. Ah, wrong thing. I was trying to... There we go. Just for... Alright. Now, just for... Oh, right. I was clicking the wrong thing. That. Now, again, just for, you know, purposes, shall we say. I'm going to equip the rangefinder sight on my bow right quick. The rangefinder sight, if I remember correctly, comes with the high-tech weapons pack, which is also comes with the night vision binoculars, night vision scope, and the tracer arrows for your bows. I want to say something else comes with it, but I can't think of anything. Now, those of you that have never been to this park, and you're like, okay, so you've got the winter crossbow that's kind of befitting of the region, makes sense. You have a compound bow, because clearly you like bows, and since you're doing this video in this fashion, you know, 2 bows just makes sense. You have the crossbow, since it's the only one in the game, and you have a compound bow, since that's kind of your thing. Why do you have a pistol? Well, like I said in the beginning of the video, the pistol is for self-defense. Like I said, I did play the Taiga. Taiga was like the second map I checked out when I started buying my DLCs. Because, of course, when I first started the game, I started in Layton Lake. Layton Lake is really, really close in texture and wildlife to where I live here in Georgia. So Layton Lake has a lot in common with home to me. Let me just go ahead and run. I'm right here at it. If I spook something, I just spook it. So of course, once I started buying the extra packs, buying the extra map packs, weapon packs, all that good stuff, I was hunting quite frequently here with... I missed it. Oh well. I was hunting here quite frequently with the Hudzig cap lock muzzleloader. Like I said, that is easily, hands down, one of my favorite firearms to hunt with. Alrighty. Let's see what we can see.
This lookout offers quite a view. From up here, you can see outposts, hunting grounds, and all the nature you can feast your eyes on.
1,000 bucks to spend just for running up here and
The nearest outpost location is marked on your hunter mate. Go there now to rest, resupply, and take shelter. You may want to fix up the place. It hasn't seen much use since winter came.
Fair enough. Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we're walking in a winter wonderland. Okay, I don't know that song that well. Maybe need some jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock playing in the background. Gonna get to about 700 yards. So I'm gonna slow down to a walk. Like, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at the sky, trees, the underbrush. What time is it right now, by the way? 18:25. So that's 6:30 in the evening. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I almost did not see that. Where are you at? I know. Come on. I know I'm not tripping. Tell me you guys seen that. Rewind the video about 10 seconds. And tell me you did not see a lynx running like a scalded dog right across over there somewhere. Please tell me I'm not tripping. Oh yeah, earlier I had said that I'm using bows for this because I'm going to be doing this a little more linear, a little more along the storyline. Now, for this particular map, the beginning of the storyline was to track, hunt, kill, and harvest an animal. I did all of those. I'm using bows because, well, bows are my thing. That being said, excuse me, since I am using, or some of you may be wondering why I have a pistol in my inventory. I'm using the 357 Magnum because that is the pistol that you start with. Now again, I hunted the medved-taiga because it seemed like a really, really cool map. All the ice, the Christmas tree looking, the Christmas kind of vibe that's going on. I mean, it's not really a Christmas vibe, but because it's kind of, medved-taiga is kind of a desolate place. It's kind of a 110 to 140. Let's see what I can do. But the taiga is kind of a desolate place. That's kind of like, you know, end of the world, all hope is lost kind of vibe going on. It's really a place you don't want to be alone. But like I said, it interested me for a number of reasons. I decided to check out the taiga. The fact that the ground is covered in ice, and it makes it more difficult to move around without being heard, especially in the tall stuff. Like, see, even with me crouched down, I don't know how many of you seen that. Rewind the video if you need to. When I first stepped into this thick stuff, I was putting out one red. One red, anything within like 75 yards can hear you easily. Like, see, even now, I'm moving slow. Excuse me. And some of the thicker stuff, I'm putting out one red. Now, while I'm walking across flat rock, and there's not a whole bunch of, you know, crunchy stuff that can grab my clothes around me, I'm putting out 2 bars. But to get back to and answer the question, why am I carrying a stupid loud handgun? Like I said a second ago, I am carrying the handgun, 50 to 60, because it is the handgun you start with.
The boar population is out of control right now. They eat up all the fungus and lichen in the area, and unlike most animals, boars can be very aggressive. Harvesting them is in many ways a public service.
Oh, I gotta relax for a second. So, I don't know if you guys saw that. She was talking, I didn't want to talk over her. You take your rangefinder, put the red dot on your animal, and you click Y. I heard something solid. I don't know how many of you guys heard it, but I heard something solid. So, and looks like a blood spot. I think I hit him. I did. He did not make it very far. So I'm going to discover that feeding area right quick. Oh, I've already discovered it. Vital organ. So I'm going to let Darlin track it so she can level up. So that's how the rangefinder works. You put the red dot on your animal, you click Y, and it automatically zeroes the range and puts the dot where you need to put your bow to compensate, you know, the arrow drop. Come here. Get your cookie, baby. Alright, good girl. Alrighty. Confirm trophy. Silver. Not bad. He's got kind of a... He? Yes, he. He has this kind of... Ooh, kind of blonde hairstyle going on there. But okay. Now, I was 58 yards away. I was substantially further away than when I shot the moose. But you see, that reached in... The liver was the only thing vital I hit, so I hit... He was facing that way away from me. If I would have aimed a little bit to the right, I could have got lung and heart. But you see, the arrows have a really, really, really deep penetration. And it's not gonna show it this way. So I'm gonna do it this way. Let's go down to ammunition. Now, for all arrows, this is out of the crossbow. This is the bolts. 10 points of penetration, 0 expansion. Now, my 420 grain arrows are 50 points of penetration, but 0 expansion. 420 grain bolts, same thing, 50 penetration, 0 expansion. And my 600 grain broadheads, which is for big game, this is my bolts for my crossbow, is 90 points of penetration, but still 0 expansion. It's getting dark. Now, you may get a chance to see why I carry a loud handgun along with 2 bows. Now, huge advantage to bows. Bows are quiet. So, when using a bow, you will put out about the same amount of hunting pressure as you would shooting from a stand, because it's quiet. Now, same thing with the air rifle, the Vasquez 45 air gun. Because it's not loud, it does not put out very much hunting pressure at all. In fact, just take a look. I've made 2 kills so far, and you see both of them are very faint. So that's one huge advantage of a bow. Now, I cannot remember if shooting a bow from a stand makes any difference or not. Usually you shoot from a stand, from a hunting structure. It reduces the hunting pressure. Already my hunting pressure is at that of a medium rifle fired from a hunting stand. I see tracks all over the place, but I'm still gonna go in that direction towards my shed. Now, in the taiga, like the Yukon, you have the potential, the risk of being attacked. Every map has its own dangers. In Layton Lake, usually it's the moose. The moose can turn aggressive from time to time. And like you saw in the beginning of the video, I had one moose run me over because, well, I just shot her. But in Layton Lake, the moose are a little bit different. That sometimes the moose will turn aggressive and actually start attacking you. Every map has some kind of a danger. Now, Sunder Patton changed the game up a little bit. I only know what I've read on the official page and on the Discord. That in Sunder Patton, the tigers are the apex predator, and rather than just attacking you like some of the other animals in other maps, they will actually hunt you. Now, I've watched my wife play a little bit of Sunder Pattern. I've watched my second oldest son play a little bit of Sunder Pattern. When he found out that I bought and downloaded Sunder Pattern, and he could like hunt tigers, he could hunt something that hunts him. Oh, he was thrilled. He was to the moon. He was literally running through the map like it was Call of Duty or something, saying he wants the smoke. Well, like me, he prefers a dog. We heard the dog growling. Now, he'd already been attacked by a couple of, water buffalo that's in that map? That's really, really highly aggressive. And he'd already been attacked a couple times, and he came out on top. He actually did really, really well. He used the Grek drilling rifle like my wife does. And he came out on top. He dropped 2 water buffalo, just about didn't break a sweat. But we heard the dog start barking, but there was no water buffalo. By the time he saw the tiger and reacted, yes, he did score a critical shot. I can give him credit. He put that bullet where it counted, but the bullet didn't do its job in time. The tiger still got him. You literally, from what I've seen between my wife and my second oldest son playing, you literally have 2 seconds to react when you hear that tiger growl. Like, Sunder Pattern looks amazing. But okay, that being said, with every map having its own risks, here in medved-taiga, like the Yukon, you have the risk of being pursued by wolves. Now, from my experience, like I said in a previous video, that I previously recorded before a lot of updates. Now, I think that the video I'm referring to where I made that comment, I still have it in the works. I have not polished it, finished it, and uploaded it yet. So, if you haven't seen it yet, I apologize. Make sure you go see it whenever I... And at night, the taiga's kind of a creepy place. It's weirding me out just a little bit right now. So, you run the risk of being attacked by wolves in the taiga. Again, my experience, now, again, this is before an update. I don't know if developers and the team at Apex and everyone that works on these games, I don't know if they changed it, but you are more likely to be attacked by wolves at night.
You have arrived. Our outposts are no 5-star hotels, but they beat sleeping outside. Once you fix the place, you can rest and resupply here anytime.
And there, again, another $1,000 just for unlocking the
Now that
bloomin'...
you're comfortable, or as comfortable as anyone can be out here, I need you to help one of the other team members, Gunther Baden, at the campsite in Rybatsky Bay. You might have an easier time calling it Fisherman's Bay. We haven't heard from him since the blizzard last week. His last mobile communication said he was low on food. Gear up to hunt deer. Bring hungry Gunther some fresh meat.
Just for grins, gonna go down here and see about access deer beacon. Gonna see affected whitetail, blacktail, mule, and sika.
Gunther Baden is our photographer. I tell you, he comes as highly recommended as you, but the truth is he comes very, very cheap. Gunther arrived about a week ago to set up remote cameras all across this region, Ledinoy Bay. He loaded up an ATV with plenty of supplies, but like I said, we haven't heard from him since the storm. It's normal for people to disappear for a few days in the taiga. But Gunther, unlike you, his resume grossly exaggerated his wilderness survival skills. He is more of a passionate amateur than a consummate professional. Thanks for hunting on his behalf.
Okay, so while she was running her mouth, I was just like, you know what, let me check my little cell phone doohickey. She calls it a hunter mate, which I think that's the proper term for it. I have to harvest an animal for Gunther. My wind is blowing towards the south. So, without using my spray, I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to harvest anything at night. You know, I've had a bit of a hard time hunting at night in the past. And like I say, I'm just gonna run a good, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour video, and we're gonna see where things take us. Gonna do a little bit of the storyline here. Like I said, this is for the Christmas spirit. I'm trying to be kind of in a winter wonderland when I feel more like I'm in Chernobyl right now, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, so let's see. Let's get the binocs out. See if there's anything over here. I usually have good luck spotting something, finding something out here on the water. Well, I guess you would call it water. The ice. Ooh, what do we have here? We have a rock that actually kind of looks like a duck. Look square in the middle of my binoculars, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me that does not look like a mallard duck or another duck that the head is a different color than the body facing left. That's actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that. That's actually kind of cool. Alright, let's have a little look-see, and I cannot see Jack Diddley Doomaflop. She said gear up to hunt deer. So, do I just... Let me zoom out right quick. Where am I at? It's a stupid question. Where am I at? Okay, so... Where's that? Is it over here, or... No, there it is. There's that huge hollowed out area. God, I can't remember what video it was I was talking about it, but there's like a hollowed out crater almost that you can make some insane shots. Let me go north. Actually, let me okay. But that's that crater lake I was, that kind of hollow, that little gully in the middle of the map that I was talking about, that you can make some pretty gnarly shots. Some pretty, good long-range shots. I can't remember if it was in a previous video or if I mentioned it and I edited it out later. But I distinctly remember when I was first playing the game, when I was leveling up my character, and when I was going through all of that. Let's see, storage, close out. Let's go to binoculars. For the time being, I'm gonna switch out for my night vision binoculars. Simply because it's nighttime and I can't see diddly. Alright, so. Okay, that's just the music playing. Thought I heard growling there for a second. Like I said, the one advantage to most predators, not the Bengal tiger, definitely, but you'll hear, or at least with wolves, you'll hear some amount of growling before the actual attack commences. And it's it's a little bit unsettling. So this is a peek at the binoculars, the night vision binoculars that comes with the high-tech pack. Like I said, the high-tech pack, you get the tracer arrows, you get these, you get the 1:4 night vision scope. Now, they've recently released a scope and crosshairs pack that also gives you access to a it's like an 8 to 12. Oh, buddy. Reindeer. 160 to 210, and this thing is... Alrighty. That's a reindeer. Let me zoom in. You are over there. Alright. Now, I'm going to be doing this slightly unrealistically. Now, this thing is capable of calling within 200 meters, or... I hear you. 200 meters, or... like 214 yards, I think that is. So... let's start calling, put that away. Now the wind is blowing away from that direction, so that is a very, very good thing. Oh, okay. Let me switch my doohickey out. Come on. Come on, turn around. But you are a level. Yes, yes, my evil minion. Yes, turn around. Okay, I can remove that because I can see you. You are right. Come on, baby. 300. Wait, no, he's moving away from me. He's moving away from me. Dude, that's not cool. Come on. Tell me I can attract something in the area? Like, come on, dude. You were right over here. Where are you at now? Woo, too fast. Man. That stinks. He's moving away from me. Yeah, he's definitely moving away from me. Alright. So if I want to kill that guy, I'm actually going to have to track him. Kind of stinks, but... Now, traditionally, I could probably just find a track and pick up on it, start tracking. Let's see if I can close that gap a little bit. Let me see. I'm 260, 250. Here we go. This is probably around about where I had originally seen him. Now, he looked like he was gonna cross. And he either saw me or heard me. Let's see, how fresh is this? Very fresh. Okay, so this is him. Just a few minutes ago, looks like. I guess, he couldn't have smelled me because the wind's blowing the other daggone way. Alright, he's trotting this way. So let's see how good my tracking skills are. Woo, 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 starting to put out red. 3 bars I'm a little uncomfortable with. I don't like putting out 3 bars worth of sound. But I'm a little more okay with 3 bars than I am 1 red or 2 red. Like I said, once you start putting out red levels, you're being really, really loud. That's like, oh boy, in Lord of the Rings. I think it was in the 2 Towers. when they were walking through the forest and the dwarf was talking smack, saying, I can smell elves. I know we're close. And then all of a sudden they're staring at a bunch of arrows. And he says, your dwarf was breathing so loud we could have shot him in the dark. Like, yeah, that's how loud you are when you start putting out red. Alrighty. Now, once I get within, I don't know, 50 yards of that marker, because that's where I spotted him last, then I'll start looking around for him. But for now, I want to try to keep quiet, get a little bit closer. Just so I can say I did, I'm gonna use my high position and my binoculars, see if I can find something a little bit easier. You know, something I can lay eyes on. Now, one thing that really stinks about the game, at least in my opinion. See, I have two major complaints about this game. And developers, if you're watching, here's my opinion. The game is a hunting game, and there's enough hunting simulation there that it feels like a hunting game. It's somewhat relaxing. It's also challenging. It tries your patience. It also tries your skill with steadying a rifle or shotgun, whatever the case may be. So there's all those elements that you look for in a hunting game, but there's enough arcade feel to keep you interested. If this was actually a hunting simulator and you could only make 1, maybe 2 kills every 3 to 4 days, you would have a much smaller fan base. So the arcade feel, the more plentiful animals, the somewhat bending the rules a little bit on some of the, details, that's a welcome thing. Now, my two complaints are, number one, that you absolutely have to have your flashlight on at night to track prints, to track tracks. Because look, you guys can see right there, those blue tracks that I'm looking at, turn the light off, they disappear. However, ambient light lights up just a little bit to where I can see what's going on around me a little bit better than I can with the light on. With the light on, especially in this thick stuff like this, it's really, really blinding, and I cannot see that well. My number two thing is because it does have an arcade feel to it. I feel like in the true nature of an arcade hunting game, there should be bullet cams. Because, there's been many a time that I've shot at an animal and I felt like the game cheated me because I felt like I should have hit. Found you. Marco! He's not answering. Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I feel like being an arcade hunting game like it is, that there should be a very arcade feel to it. Alright, let my eyes adjust. You see what I mean, guys? When I turn the light out, you can really see the difference now. That my eyes, it's like the game, my in-game eyes, ooh, I hear you, buddy. Hang on, let me ease forward. Yeah. You can give me a warning call. Day and night. All day long. I do not care. As long as you don't run. Because I spent a pretty substantial amount of time trying to find you. Now, a general rule of thumb in this game, and I learned this way early on, is that whenever you set up a hunting stand or anything of that nature, the animal will generally run off. So, okay, he didn't run. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, please work. Okay, reindeer are, class 6? Hang on. It doesn't tell me. You sit right where you're at. That is a lynx at 130 yards away or so. Oh, man. Oh, I can sit up without making myself super obvious. This is awesome. Those of you that might be wondering, if you haven't been paying attention to my videos, look at the bottom right of my screen. Now, that green cone shape on my compass, that is wind direction. So I know the wind is blowing south and east. So anything in front of me absolutely cannot smell me. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys. Pardon my French. That sound still puts the fear of God in me. Okay. Now, guess I'm going to have to go in here and find this guy. I wonder if a lynx would be... Hang on, let me check my mission objectives right quick. Harvest an animal. Okay, it does not actually say it has to be a deer. But earlier, Alina said, prepare for deer. I've got my crossbow and bolts to harvest anything I come across. Literally anything I come across. I have my compound bow, and it can do 2 to 7. I have my pistol, and it can do 2 to 6. But if I'm going to get close enough for a pistol shot, I might as well just use my bow. Let me switch my... Oh. You sit still for just a minute. Because I thought I heard footprints. Oh boy. Let me just ease forward. Okay. Get my heart back in my chest for a minute. Alright, let me see if I can stand up. Okay, my dog is sitting still, and I can definitely hear something moving around me. Let me do a quick sweep of the area. My dog's right there. Woo. I hear you. This is starting to creep me out just a little bit. Because while on one hand I do want a wolf attack just to get it on camera, on the same token, fending off a wolf attack is never fun. At least not from the perspective of I want to survive and harvest my kills, you know what I mean? Okay, there's that. I wonder if I'm not able to hear my grizzly over here because of that. Or if I'm not able to spot him because of that. Alright, I see reindeer. Or reindeer tracks, rather. Way too nervous. Dear Lord. Trying to be as quiet as I can. Now, those of you that, again, that probably have not played the game and you're watching this for, you know, whatever the reason, 100 to 140, You would definitely be an easier kill, but... Alright, there's reindeer tracks right there. I don't even know which direction I'm going, dude. Like, I know that I heard the bear over here. And... switch my light off. I don't know if my light actually makes a difference. I don't think it does. Because I've killed a few animals with my light on. I've killed animals with my light off. But like I say, I don't know if it makes a difference or not. I can actually remove that. Alright, let's see. Now, for a bear to be somewhat defensive. Ooh. I hear you. Warning call. For a bear to start getting... God bless it! Man. That royally stinks. Now for... That's why he gave me a warning call. He could smell me. I've done turned around. Okay. Either I've turned around or the wind has changed direction. Either way, I cannot head that way because I'm busted by anything in that direction. Yeah, all that snow coming off the bushes there kind of unnerved me a little bit earlier. Yeah, I know, I'm putting out an amazing amount of noise. I'm gonna go this. Woo! High. 80 to 100, huh? Now, advantage to those guys, they are mostly blind. At least in game. I have no idea if they're blind in real life. Now, again, considering the fact that this game considers itself to be somewhat in the nature of a hunting game, more than likely moose are actually blind in real life. So, putting out 2 bars. And I'm at the, I can see them if they're looking at me, kind of, let's see. Homie, I just need you to chill out for a hot minute. Okay. Putting out 2 red, which means anything in the area can hear me from a very substantial distance. Ah, and he was not very far away at all. Or, excuse me, she. Okay. Alright, now, methinks that I may just need to get out of this general area. So, let me... Well, first, we gotta check out this lure over here. It's a resting zone. Moose, I'm guessing. Oh, no, a bear. Okay, 4 to 8. It is 10 minutes until 9 right now in game time. What do we have? Reindeer. Warning call 140 to 190. I hear you. Alright, so this is probably going to be the last time that I try that particular call. Now, laying flat, I can take a shot with a crossbow. However, with the compound bow, I need to be... Oh, go, dear God, dear God, dear God. Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Get your frickin' there. That way. I just saw him. I need you to be quiet for the time being so I can hear. I hear something. Or was that a spooked animal running? Man. Reindeer on the run. That's exactly. There's moose. Yeah, so I think I just blew a chance I had. There's a brown bear. Good grief. All because I got scared. Man, feeling like a pansy right now. Alright, let me... Alright. Hold on. Usually I get in bushes and it hides me from sight pretty well. Even if they are, you know, half-ass flimsy bushes like that. Alright, you know what? I might just have to lay flat for this one. Whoops. Guys, believe me when I say that I'm kind of terrified of wolves. That's why on one hand I'm a little bit excited to try Thunder Patent, and I'm terrified at the same time. Come on, come on. Whoa. It's a moose. 130 to 170. So my collar right there's 28 yards away. So since I am kind of cheating, let me pause. Let me now, with my spot animal flashing like that, that makes me think that that particular animal is moving. I don't care which one comes first. Now, I heard some reindeer in the area. Oh my goodness. Reindeer came on over here from my blind side, from where I wasn't expecting them to come from. Dear, okay, there's you. And you're not moving. Why are you not moving? Oh, that was the electronic collar making that sound. have to look in all directions. Now, reindeer, from what I understand, actually have semi-decent eyesight. So I'm gonna have to... Woo! It just said spot animal. I know it did. There. That's a boar. Alright, so since the... Let me see, let me go here. Edit. See if it works. Any at all. I may need to, you know what, let me go ahead and cover myself up a little bit better. Oh, I wasn't trying to do all that. Oh. This thing's kind of starting to irritate me a little bit. Now, I just seen a wild boar scooting across a minute ago. Like I said, Alina said earlier to gear up. That's a moose, 130 to 170. I can't even... Okay, now I'm out of sight. And sight seems to be the one thing that keeps undoing me. Whoa. Come on, buddy. You are 136 yards away. Not seeing anything else in the area. Let me see. I'm a little iffy about moving from my location. I'm even more iffy about... Let me see. Reindeer. Reindeer is what I'm actually after. But hey, if a wild boar comes up on me... But I heard a warning call from a reindeer in that direction earlier. Now, speaking from my experience in real life hunting, it does make a lot of sense that the animals will be walking into the wind like that. Because those of you that are looking down there at my compass, the wind is blowing in that direction. You know what? Let me back up to where... Let me highlight this guy again. Okay. $107. You're 140 to 200 away. I can't get a bead on you. Oh. Here we go. You are one. Dang it. Just have to keep my head on a swivel, man. That guy's not moving for whatever reason. I don't know if it's a glitch in the code. Oh, that's my call. My caller. And that's another thing that adds a lot of that's another thing that adds to this game, that adds for very interesting gameplay. You can play the same map for 30 minutes at a time, 30, 45, hour, however long. You can play the same map 10 times and have 10 different experiences. Because the animals have their own AI, and the animals are generated totally at random. I'm not seeing anything. There's... Dude. Is that a resting area for pigs? For wild boar? You're right there. Oh dear Lord. 367. Guys are definitely in the area. Now, normally, I would not encourage one to go looking for trouble. But on the same token, a wolf, man, a wolf makes for a great payday. Because, little tip, you find one wolf, typically 310 to 440, which will put you at 360. Looks like 362. Let me see. And wolves are really difficult to hunt because of the fact that they have some of the best eyesight of any animal in the game. Super sharp eyesight, super sharp hearing. I mean, these guys are just... They're stacked. They're extremely difficult to hunt. 9 times out of 10, at least at my experience, you don't find them, they find you. Alright, so there's you. You are 106 yards away. Plus or minus. I'm actually tempted to try to go for the wolves. I'm gonna get right up on this tree. If I spook the pig, then I'm just gonna go for the wolves. Now if I can bag the pig, cool, awesome, great. I'm gonna put my stomach back where it goes, put my heart back in my chest. Let me call her right quick. Wait, did it really just say spot more than one? No, it's just him. You are 65 yards away. If I stand up... You are 80 to 120 away. Let's look over. Woo! Alarmed. 80 to 120. You are there, and you guys. I don't see them anymore. That bothers me. I hear you. There is no way you are that far away. 97. Okay, that makes a little more sense. You, however, would actually be... You would be the easier of the kills. You are 60. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Where are you going? Are you leaving? Great. I don't think I spooked him, but on the same token... Yeah, I spooked him. It's alright, though. To 70. Ooh. I can just... Oh, I can just make you out. Just barely. Please don't walk out in front of me. She laid down. Alright, that's fine. I'm trying to see. I got a tree. I gotta aim just to the right of that tree. You are 50, 70. Alright. Oh. No organs hit. Alright, so... First things first. Alright, so it's in that direction. I'm gonna place my waypoint right quick. I'm gonna run and get my collar. And then I'm gonna come back. I might would have stood a better chance using my compound. Now, the only problem therein, my compound is only 2 to 7. Moose are class 8. Alright, I got my collar back. Pull my revolver out just in case. Well, it looks like our moose bled out. It said no organs. Let me pull out my phone and follow her on my phone. Come on. Which way are you going? Which one of them? Alright, you're going that way. So I don't know if you guys can see it. If you use the appropriate ammunition in a bow, even if you don't nab a vital organ, it can still be a rather quick kill. Alright. Now also on the same token, I don't know if the crossbow being a DLC makes a difference. They're fleeing, they know I'm here. Time will tell, and time will tell rather shortly. Come on, girl. Get after it. Time will tell rather shortly if their fleeing is a bad sign. There we got Poo Poo, very fresh. So she did not make it very far at all. Let's see. Yeah, it's a female. I mean, she did say to gear up for hunting deer, and technically moose are a type of deer. Oh boy, I hear you. Okay, you're not as close as I thought. Get on somewhere. I was thinking homie was like 30, 40 yards away or closer. Like, holy carp. Still running. No pun intended, but this moose took off like a scalded dog. She ran. Freaking Forrest Gump over here. Is that? Yup, that's her. Now let me. I'm coming. Let me, there you go. Alright, let me call her off. I was not trying to do all that. Dang it. Alright. Where's my... Ah, there we go. She was laying down. I shot high. 61 yards away, and my scope was set to 65. Okay, so there's that little mission objective.
That should feed Gunther for a while. If he's not grateful, I will smack him.
2,500 and I leveled up.
I will admit I'm worried about Gunther. Even with all the trouble he's making for you and me, nobody deserves to starve or... Well, anyway, you'll find him at a campsite in the area I've marked on your hunter mate. Stay safe out there.
Alright, let's go back to my mission log. Elena's worried about Gunther. Last communication was a week ago before the blizzard. Oh, half a mile away. Let's go. Now I know I've already been recording for a little while and it hasn't been all that eventful. I hear you. But I'm really trying to see if I can get... I know this sounds sad to me, but see if I can get jumped by a pack of wolves. Number one, to show that there is legit danger in the medved-taiga. The medved-taiga is not a map to go to if you're just starting the game out. I mean, it's an interesting map, don't get me wrong. I love the taiga. However, on the way there, I'm gonna have me a little look-see. Not seeing anything. Is my dog stuck? Huh. It said I saw an animal call coming out, but I wasn't able to track it in time to see what the call was coming from. Because wolves... Okay, that trumpet's kind of far away. Or is it? I hear deer. That's a warning call from 200 yards away, dude. Hang on, I leveled up, so I've got a skill point. Let's see. Level 2 reveals information about approximate animal group size when investigating need zones. Whoa. And animals' approximate health when tracking blood trails. Okay, that is awesome. Let's see what this is. Level 2 reveals about the approximate health of the animal. So... At level 1, decreases your visibility in foggy weather. Exploring the wild has made you a survivor. Gain 15% health. Oh. Increase monetary reward by completing a mission by 5%. Well, that's interesting. What is this? Level 2 increases duration of all scent lures. Range, attraction chance. Adds a random chance of attracting an animal that is not usually attracted by that particular scent. Reveals information. See, I want that level 3. Approximate trophy rating and weight of the animal. That would be awesome. But I think I'm going to go with this one that reveals information about approximate animal group size when you investigate need zones and the animal's approximate health. Alright. What is... Ah, I missed it. Okay. Where is... Okay, there you are. Reindeer. Now see, like I said before, when I played this game previously, I could pick up wolf warning calls from well over 400 yards away. Like an insane distance away. I know, I'm being exceptionally loud right now. But that's okay. Because I'm on my way to do a mission. Reindeer. Looks like reindeer are pretty active at night. How many of these guys are here? From 12 in the afternoon to 4 in the afternoon. And it is almost 11 in game right now. Let's see. Brown bear. There's only one of them there. Try it. I didn't even look to see what the time of that rest zone was. here. Brown bear. So I wasn't too far behind her, I don't think. Another brown bear resting area. What do we have here? Oh, it's a hunting stand. And it's already built for me. Okay, that's cool. Pro tip. If you ever find yourself up against wolves, you can run to a hunting structure, tree stand, tripod stand, anything like that. They can't get to you. Needless to say, a lot of my time in the taiga was spent in a tree stand. Alright, let's go check on Gunther and see if he's okay. Hopefully he is. That's not animal tracks.
This is where Gunther was camping. Looks like he's all out of supplies. I told him, leave food uncovered in this wilderness. The bears will steal it. They're hungry this year. Take a look around for Gunther. People leave tracks like any other animals.
Alright, so...
Bingo! There's Gunther. He must be out hunting. Follow those tracks, and be careful he doesn't shoot you by mistake. You're a dead shot. He's a dumb shot, okay?
I'm a dead shot and he's a dumb shot. That's kind of funny.
Well, there is Gunther's hunting blind. But where is Gunther?
Alrighty.
Okay, enough of this wild moose chase. There is another campsite to the west. Gunther may have abandoned the last camp when the storm hit. If he is not there, the only other possibility is that he is lost in the taiga.
Alright, so I have spent an exponential amount of time, and I have been assaulted by wolves. So perhaps I can, if you guys would like, show me with the views, the likes, maybe drop a comment, and I can continue following this. We can see...
By the way, has Columbus Nadell reached out to you? He's my American archaeologist friend, a major geek studying the history of taiga peoples. Nadell is not, shall we say, rugged like American archaeologists in the movies, but you are. So, lend my friend Nadell a hand when you can. Help him chronicle the rich history of this place before time erases it. Nadell is generous. He will reward your effort.
Alrighty. I wasn't expecting that to pop up. But anyways, if you guys are liking this content, drop a comment, hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. I do my best to get out 2 videos a week, but I am a father. I also have a full-time job. I'm not always able to get 2 videos out a week, but I promise to get videos out as soon as possible. Now, sometime later on, I'll pick up on the storyline, and we'll see what became of Gunther, and perhaps I can run across some wolves and, you know, that type of thing. So that's all for now. Tune in for the next episode.